Satere, and I welcome you back to the show. There is one thing nobody told you you can do when you're very angry, mad, or provoked. So today we'll be discussing why your actions or reactions are costing you your friends, relationship, family, or your peace. So have you ever been in a situation where you feel you did something wrong or you wish you never said something or did something? So today I'll be telling you one thing nobody told you you could have done better in a particular situation, no matter what the situation was. So our anchor scripture for today will be taken from Ecclesiastes 10, verse 10, which says, if an house is dull, it will take more strength if you refuse to sharpen the edge. But one thing is very profound from that scripture. It says, wisdom is profitable to direct. Yes. So I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw a particular video. This video.
Why did I do things differently in my own home as opposed to what I was advising my sister to do in her own home? Is because in my sister's home, I was a stranger. I was an outsider looking in. I was not familiar with their dynamics, their family dynamics. I had imaginary idea. You know, when you sit down, when you're outside, you are dreaming, you are daydreaming, you fantasize about a particular situation, and the imaginary things you will do, the imaginary boundaries, the imaginary standards you will set if you were in that imaginary situation. But this was not imaginary. This was not a fantasy. This was reality.
And one thing really caught my attention. She said, now that I'm in that particular situation, I see that wisdom would actually give me what I thought fight or being stubborn or being very forceful would give me. And that's one thing nobody told you. In every situation, there's a wisdom for that situation. There are 1,001 ways you could have acted, or anybody could have acted to have gotten a different result or even get the same result you intended to get without severing ties, even if you want to sever ties, without taking a bond, without losing friendship, losing resources, or losing whatever it is at that point in time. I've always been of the school of thought that if anybody wants to take it in mind, I will take it like extra mind for the person. But one of the things I've learned recently is that you don't respond to things exactly the way you feel about it. Because at the tail end, even if you feel, yes, I did what I needed to do, you may suffer some things. You may not like the result, you may not like the outcome. You could have wished you had the opportunity to behave in a different way. So today I want to tell you that there are better ways of doing things. There are 1,001 ways you can react in a particular situation. It doesn't have to necessarily require you burning the full bridge or even burning yourself along with the bridge. So if you're in a particular situation where you're very provoked, you're very angry, one of the things I've learned is that do not make life decisions based on fleeting moments of anger, based on fleeting moments of discomfort. Take time. You must not give your response immediately. You must not give action to your first thoughts. Take time. Think about it. Count your cost. Is this something you are willing to go? Even if you are willing to go through with it, is this something that the advantage outweighs the disadvantage? Or is this something that will bring you happiness in the long run? If another situation comes from 5 years from now, 10 years from now, will you still stick with that decision? If these answers are in the negative or they don't really um answer in the positive, I think you should give it a thought. Ask God for the wisdom for that particular situation. I'm not saying this makes you a fool. I don't say this will make you more tolerant or make you open to whatnot. No, that's not it. I'm just saying there is always a wisdom for every situation. And if there's another way to get the result that you want, that is safer for you, why not take it? It doesn't mean you have to go through the bond. It doesn't mean you have to lose a lot just to get your reward. I hope I've been able to communicate my thought for today. If you are new here, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have a contrary opinion, do well to share. If you have a thought, please leave a comment down below. Share to your friend, guys. Support your girl. I love you. Bye.